Well, hello there and happy Friday. It's 3 o'clock again. It's Friday and I can't believe it. The sun is actually appearing here. You guys are my good lucky omen because it has been wet here. It's been windy. It has not been pleasant. And now the sun's come out and that's just brilliant. So thank you. You are the ray of sunshine in my life. I could have done with you a couple of minutes ago. I was actually trying very hard to simultaneously broadcast to Instagram. And I just couldn't get the angle right. I had my iPad here as well and I couldn't get the angle right. So that's why I'm a minute or two late coming in. I just couldn't do it. But anyway, I'm here, and if you're watching from the Room Junkie page or from the Transform Your Home page or from You're Finding You're Fabulous, you are so welcome. And if you pop in later on this evening or over the weekend, you're so welcome too. So please just relax, chill, enjoy, and take on board what I'm going to be talking about today. It's not a topic I've ever discussed before, and God knows there are not too many topics that we haven't discussed here, and that's the truth. But it's an important one, and I want to share this with you. And I'm just going to open up my phone as well, just so that I can see who's coming in to join us. And I've got the volume. Audrey's there. Hi, Audrey. How are you? Yeah, it's Friday, it's great. And the sun genuinely is out. It's funny, at 3 o'clock when I'm here, the sun moves and it just beams in on top of me and it's brilliant. But what I want to talk to you about this Friday is about mindset. Because I am obsessed about mindset. I'm obsessed about the positive effect that a good mindset, a strong mindset can have on yourself, on your self-esteem, on your confidence, on your relationships. It can also have that same effect on your home, believe it or believe it not. So I thought, you know what, it's a Friday. And a Friday's always good because the weekend is looming ahead and you might be thinking of doing little things in your home. And maybe after this live, you might definitely be thinking of doing some little things in your home, because there's a couple of things that I want to share with you that I think would help you enormously in helping your mindset help your home. Okay, let me see who else is there. Katrina, I haven't seen you for so long. I hope you're really well in your gorgeous refurbished home. It's lovely to see all these familiar faces and names coming in. It does my heart good. So good. So what I'm going to share with you today is 3 simple, actionable, easy mindset steps that you can take to improve your home. And the very first one is something that I practice every single day of my life. I couldn't start my day without this practice, and that's the truth. Sorry, I'm just trying to balance my phone up there. I don't know if it's going to work or not. It is. I practice gratitude every single morning. Every single morning I am grateful, and I say out loud to myself before I get out of bed. I go through, hi Brita, I go through my fingers and I say, write down 10 things you're really grateful for today. I always end up with 20, so that by the time I get out of bed, my mind is actually in a good space. I am genuinely grateful for these things in my life. And I get out of bed with a different attitude that I might have if I didn't do these things. Brenda Bergen is watching. Hello, Brenda. You're somebody else who is doing a little bit of refurbishment in your new apartment. So, first thing I want you to do is to be thankful for your home. Be very grateful for your home. Even though you might think it's not the perfect home. Be thankful for the fact that you own your home, that you can rent your home, that you can share your home, that this is your home, that you're here at this present moment in time, in this house, and it is our apartment or cabin or wherever you are. This is home, and I want you to genuinely be mindfully grateful of your home, even though it's maybe not your dream home. And you might be thinking of upgrading your home. You might be thinking of downsizing your home. You might be thinking the decor is so tired and woeful that it depresses you. And believe it or not, it actually might be depressing you, because the environment that we're in does have an effect on our mindset. But ironically, our mindset has an effect on the environment we're in as well. So I want you to be thankful, really thankful for what you have in your house. And another thing that I want you to remember, and this came to me late in life, to be honest, if you look around your house and you think, oh gosh, that table is really battered and worn, or that sofa is really, really worn. I want you to embrace the imperfections in your home as a sign of the life and the love that's lived there. This is your home. It's a home where you live, where you love, where you entertain, where you relax, where you're happy, where you're sad. It is your home. And you know, I'm ashamed to say that way back, probably when we were living in Dublin, and maybe after we moved here too, I would have been careful of some of the more precious antique furniture in the house, because I had a thing for antique furniture. Our old house is an old house. So we picked, I should have said our previous house, our first home was an old house. So I picked up antique furniture cheaply at auctions, which I had refurbished mostly. And they were precious and they were good pieces. So I did respect them, and I probably would have been careful that the boys didn't batter them. Since moving here, I've actually relaxed so much, and I don't care. Those imperfections show that we live a good life, that we live an active life, that we live a family life. So embrace the imperfections. Don't worry if something is old or worn. That actually doesn't matter. That's a celebration of the life you're living. Another thing I want you to do is stop comparing. You know, I was trying to go on Instagram. Mary Walters is there, Alison as well, Margaret Gallagher, great stuff. Some of my girls are here, that's great. Hi, Margaret. And Katrina Burrows, jeepers, this is great. Friday's obviously a good day to catch you all. But don't compare your house to somebody else's. Don't compare your home to your sister's home, your friend's home, to the beautiful houses. I was trying to go live there on Instagram and I couldn't, because I couldn't get the camera synced up, but that's fine. I'll learn how to do that another day. But don't compare to what you see. Let me tell you, those homes that you're seeing on Instagram have probably been staged for hours and hours to get them looking like that, and have been photographed maybe 20 times at different angles and in different lights, and then edited to make them look like that. So I am not about, how would I say, the gloss, the superficiality. I am all about embracing a home that reflects you, your personality, what you like, what your style is, putting it together, a home that makes you feel safe, that makes you feel nurtured, that makes you feel content and happy. And it's so easy to do this. But going back to the mindset, your mindset, if your mindset is, I hate this house, it's so dark, it's so drab, the curtains are so old, that sofa's so worn, you know, I really can't afford to do anything with this house at the minute. I know I need new sofas, but I can't afford to get them just now. I want you to park all that. I want you to look around your house today and over the weekend and be genuinely grateful for the space that you have, the light that you have, the battered sofa that you have, the happiness that you've had in this house. And I want you to change the way you feel about your house. I want you to start thinking more positively about your house. And when you start doing that, then I will help you to I'll give you immediate, actionable, easy things that you can do to give you an immediate upgrade in your home. So practice gratitude, be so grateful, and stop comparison. Stop comparing your house to anybody else's. This is your home. So I'm going to second little tip that I'm going to give you is 3 things that you can immediately change in any room that will completely change the look and feel of your room, without spending tons of money, and without getting in decorators, and without getting in joiners or floor fitters or carpet fitters, without changing the big stuff. I'm going to show you how you can actually give your home a little upgrade, because I want you to think more positively about it. And just seeing who else is there. Grania is there too. And Trish Collins, I was talking about you to a fellow Galway girl yesterday, extolling your virtues and telling her how amazing you are. So, 3 things that you can immediately do. So say the room that you don't like is your sofa, okay? It's your sofa. Sorry, I'm getting distracted because, Kevin, that's your fault, because messages keep popping up here on my phone. I've got screens everywhere. It's like RTE or the BBC at the minute. So pick a room that you'd like, and a room too that you spend a good bit of time in. I don't want you to pick a sitting room that you never use. Pick the living room that you sit in every single evening. Pick your bedroom. Pick a room that you live in. So starting with your living room, you're looking at your sofas and you think, gosh, they're old, they're dated. I need to replace them. But at this present moment in time, I cannot. That is not an option. So instead of saying, I hate this room, I'm not going to do a thing with it, I want you to do these 3 things. I want you to go out and think about cushions, and I want you to put a profusion of cushions on your sofas. And you know what? If you pick the right cushions, that will immediately upgrade that sofa. If you want, and if some of it is really worn, you can get a throw and put it strategically over the arm, the worn arm, just like your Instagrammer friends are doing on their sofas to make it look amazing. But you can go out and pick cushions. You can go, and you don't have to, if you've got champagne tastes and a beer budget, that's fine. If you've got champagne tastes and a champagne budget, that's fine. I don't care where you buy them. You can go to Dunnes Stores, you can go to TK Maxx, you can go to Penneys, you can go to the Home Style and More. You can go to your local homeware shop and have a look at the Scatterbox cushions that are there. I'm a great Scatterbox fan. I was actually in Foy's in Letterkenny during the week where I met Felice, who might be popping into us here later on. And Scatterbox have some gorgeous new cushions. I think they're about €30 per cushion. Beautiful fabrics, piped, really good quality fillers. And the ones that caught my eye, they were blues and greys and whites, and they would have worked in any scheme. Really restful, but gorgeous colour. There were gorgeous texture of fabrics. There were tweeds and velours and beautiful texture. Really, really expensive looking cushions, but you could spend €100 or €50 and pick up something that's actually going to dress your Bernie's there too. Somebody else is saying they're back. I'm not sure who that is. Let me see who that is. Don't know. But hi Bernie, you're very, very welcome. So cushions will give you an amazing lift. And you know what? Don't skimp with them. I'm not a fan of just one cushion and one cushion in each corner of your sofas. I will actually pile on at least 4 cushions on a sofa. I might even put more. We've got Niall Kelly's watching. Hi Niall. That's a new name to me, but you're very, very welcome. Pile on your cushions and be careful, depending on where you buy them, you can pick up something amazing and go with a bit of colour, because this is a movable feast. I want something that's going to boost your mood, put you in good form and make you feel fantastic. Another thing that you can do in your living room is shop the rest of your house. You might have a piece of art somewhere else that you love that you don't see every day. Take that art and hang it in your sitting room, and it'll give it a whole new lease of life. Sometimes moving things around as well, moving things from room to room. So look, if the budget is tight at the minute, and that's fine, because there's lots and lots of ways. I've told you before, when we bought our old house in Dublin, we genuinely didn't have any money to do anything with that house. It was hard graft and a good eye that did it, and the Irish Times featured it on the cover when it sold. When it was being sold at auction, and it sold at auction very, very strongly. So don't worry, if the budget is putting you off or you're afraid of making mistakes. And listen, if you are afraid of making mistakes, don't forget that I have an interior design course called Sharing the Secrets. It's an online course with backup in a very supportive private members Facebook group, where I am there every single day to answer your questions and inspire and guide you. I was there last night, and the girls were coming up with lots and lots of questions for me, and they're all sorted this morning. But if you want that, and I have a special birthday offer on as well, at 20% off the cost of that course, so I will pop the link for it here. If you're worried about wasting money, or worried about making the wrong decisions, or maybe not knowing what your style is, or maybe not knowing where to start, that course, some of the girls, Trish Collins has done it, Kavina has done it, quite a few of the girls here have done it, and it's definitely money well spent. It's not expensive, and it will help you and guide you, and you're part of a very, very supportive group for life. This goes on forever and ever. But anyway, I'm off on a tangent. But cushions, picking the right cushions and dressing your sofa will give your room a gorgeous focal point. You might have a beautiful mirror somewhere that you're not really getting the value out of it. So take that mirror. Maybe you've got a gorgeous garden, and your garden, maybe you're a gardener, not an interior designer. I'm the opposite. I love to work on the inside. I'm really bad at the garden. But if you've got a beautiful garden and you can't really see it from the room, maybe you could position that big mirror on a wall that's facing your window, so that you're getting the benefit of that garden, and you're getting the benefit of taking the outdoors indoors. I talked about biophilic design last week, where how it is so important and it's so good for your soul to have plants, to have flowers, to be able to see the nature that you've got outside and bring that inside. Really, really important, and very good for strengthening your mindset and your mind. So that's 2 things that you could do. Get some new cushions, pile on the cushions on your sofa and your favourite chair. And if you've got a throw that you want to use, it's colour coordinate it with your scheme, put that on as well. And the throw is nice, it just doesn't cover the worn bits, it adds a bit of colour, but even more importantly, it adds a bit of texture as well. And texture is almost, I use texture as a colour in interior design if I don't want to overcomplicate a scheme. And two, if you're unsure, you know, about what you're doing, have maybe just 2 or 3 colours in your cushions, that's enough. And then you won't, it won't complicate things. And remember too, the colour of outdoors. Green is almost like another neutral. Green works with pretty much everything. So taking in plants, taking in colour in your cushions and maybe in your throw gives you a fantastic focal point. So that's the first thing that you can do. The second thing you can do is shop your house. Take things, maybe you've got a gorgeous vase somewhere, take it and put it into your living room and go to the supermarket and get a bunch full of flowers and arrange them using the odd number rule, you know, 3, 5, 7, and enjoy them when you're in your room. And the third thing that you can do is, third thing you can do, and I'll go back to see who's here. Betty Mackin is watching. Hello, Betty. Katrina's saying McGreal's had scatterbox cushions in their video today. They look really lovely. I don't know where McGreal's are, but if you're lucky enough to be near them, listen, I'm a great scatterbox fan. It's an Irish company. I've had Caroline, who owns a company, she took it over from her dad. Everything is Irish made. The women who work for her, you know, it's just amazing. They're up in Navan, and I love their cushions. I love their soft furnishings. I really, really do. Now, I have no vested interest. I am not a brand ambassador for Scatterbox. I'd love to be, but I do use their products a lot, and I love them, and I use them in my own house, and I just love them. So that's great, Katrina. I don't know where you're in. Well, near Sligo, I think. So McGreal's must be Sligo, Leitrim, Roscommon. Betty, you're very welcome. Kavina's saying, is 4 to 5 too many on a sofa? I've done this and I think it looks great. And some are similar and others are bigger. Not at all. 4 to 5 is fine. Kavina has done my course. Kavina is one of my star pupils. And that's why she's well able to put 4 or 5. And I would use 4 or 5 colours in cushions, no problem, absolutely no problem on my sofas. But if you're unsure about colour, sorry, I should have made that clear. If you're unsure about colour, maybe just stick to 2 or 3 until you get your wind, your design wind under you. But no problem to you, Kavina, and of course it's something that I would do. And yes, good point. Let me just see what else you said. Some are smaller and others are bigger, yes. And sometimes in the middle of the sofa, I will use a rectangular shaped, you know, the pillow, and Scatterbox do those as well. I think Dunn's do them as well. I saw some gorgeous cushions in Dunn's a couple of weeks ago because I was looking for cushions for a client, and they had some of those sort of lumbar support ones. I love them, and I love to push them into my back when I'm sitting on the sofa. So listen, that's a couple of things that you can do. Sorry, I've got a hair in my eye and it is driving me bananas. I'm getting my hair cut on Tuesday and I can't wait. So 3 things that you can easily do. Sorry, I haven't got to the third thing yet. Let me see who else is here. Katrina says McGreal's are in Eden Dairy. It's Katrina Burrows. I thought it was Katrina McGlone. Sorry, Katrina. I thought it was Katrina McGlone, who lives in Leitrim, who's refurbished an old house there, who had said that McGreal's. Okay, Eden Dairy. So listen, if you're in Dublin or wherever in the Midlands, you'll have no problem getting there. Well, Kavina McCauley, you're way ahead of me. She says, even have a coordinated heated throw, especially in this weather. Loved it. She's just moved vases around from another room. Yeah, looks like I have a new stuff now, so moving and rejigging is fab. Absolutely. Try it if you don't believe me, and I want you to come back in here on Monday morning and let me know how you got on. Because things look totally different. You get used to seeing something in the one space. I had a laugh myself today. See this picture behind me here? I actually don't like it. It's part of a twin. The twin of it, they're art by an architect from Wicklow, and I've got the twin of it is a Galway hooker, but I bought them as a pair, and the Galway hooker I adore, and I'm actually going to move it back down. I'm going to move it here. It's never been here. I stuck that up whenever I moved down to this office from upstairs. I stuck it up behind me, and it's never moved. And let me tell you, if I can do that, you're doing it too. So you get used to seeing things in one room. So what I want you to do is start looking at other pieces and just move them around. And I promise you, without spending, you know, if all you do is shop the house, you're not going to spend any money at all, but you're definitely going to get a different look in your space. And be bold, you know, move the pictures, move the mirrors, move bits of furniture, move accessories, move lamps. They'll look totally different in your new space. And the third thing I want you to do to boost your mindset, Because honestly, when you boost your mindset, something miraculous happens. And again, the girls who are in my Finding Your Fabulous online course know this. It's a boot camp. It's 12 weeks of magic and mystery, really. And actually, Kavina has done it as well. And she's done exceptionally well. I'm starting up again with new people who are coming in all the time now over the last couple of days, and will do for the next couple of weeks. But when your mindset changes, everything in your life changes. I can't tell you that enough. You know that I know this from hard experience. I am a very different girl today than I was 4.5 years ago. I don't recognize myself, and it's all because of the mindset work that I've been doing. And I've been a bit torn. I'm going to tell you something very honest. Last night I was a bit, not down on myself, but I felt tired. And not physically tired, but mentally tired. Something was bothering me quite a bit. And it's because I'm an interior designer, and that's what I do. And I love interior design, and I love transforming homes. And I work one-to-one with people, mostly in new builds and renovations and commercial projects, things like that, things that have a start and an end. Big project, love it. Don't do too many of them every year. They're a big investment for the people who are working with me, but the result is amazing for all of us, and I just love it. I absolutely love it. But I also teach online. I have two online courses. One is my interior design course, which is my interior design masterclass, where I literally teach you and show you everything that I know, that I've learned over the years. Everything is a step-by-step process, and it gets you from A to the top of the pops. No matter where you're at, even if you think, I've had people come in who said, I think I'm clueless with interiors. You're not. All you need is a knowledge first, then the confidence comes, and I hold your hand, and I love that. And this group has become like family to me. It's just amazing. And some of them are coming back. We've started up again this year, and people are coming back all the time. In fact, Bridge Kelly just joined this morning, and I'm so delighted to see that. But I love that. I absolutely love it. But I also have my mindset course, and this is where it's I work over. Did I say the interior design course is over 8 modules? The mindset one is over 12. But it's ongoing, and it's evergreen, and you go back over, and it's amazing, and it is all online, and I'm seeing girls blossom in front of my eyes. But I just felt, these are two distinct different courses and two distinct different subjects. But in my heart of hearts, I knew they were intertwined. And that's when I actually didn't get up. Neil said to me, I want you to lie in this morning and have a lie in. And I never do that, never. So I did lie in, I didn't sleep. I journaled. And as I was journaling, this came to me. And I realised that, you know what, your mindset and your home and your mindset are definitely intertwined and interlinked. The way your mindset is will influence your home. And the way your home is will actually influence your mindset. I've been interviewed on national radio and news talk a good few times about this. I've been on the Elaine show when the Elaine show was on Virgin Media, talking about this, how your home can actually affect your mental health and your well-being and your relationships, because I do believe it can. But I also believe that your mindset will influence how your home is as well. So I hope that makes sense. But that was a revelation for me to know that these two topics that I have become equally passionate about are actually very, very strongly interlinked and intertwined. And to my knowledge, I don't think there's another interior designer in the world who is actually focused on mindset and interiors equally. So that was a revelation. So once I got that out of my head and I journaled and I wrote it all down, I'm just so happy and relieved and delighted about that, because I know exactly what path I'm on now, and I'm going to put huge focus into this. So that's something personal, but I'm really, nobody else knows that except you guys who are tuning in. But I'm really happy about that, because it was something I struggled with, and it just bothered me. I couldn't quite reconcile the two, and I didn't want to confuse people, because sometimes when I send out my newsletter, I might have mindset tips or I might have interior design tips, but I know now that they're actually all interlinked, and that's why I was led on this direction, and that's like a weight off my shoulders. I actually feel really happy and relieved now, and it's great. Messages are coming in. Josephine's watching, she's probably on her tea break. Who else is here? She's watching. Josephine always watches later, she's brilliant. Michelle O'Connor is watching. Gosh, I wonder, is that Michelle O'Connor in Cabinteely in Dublin. I wonder if it is. I hear that's a blast from my past coming in. Anne Ward is watching in Dublin as well. Anne's up in Castleknock, if memory serves me right. And Anne did my Sharing the Secrets course because she was doing work in her house. And I thought, memory serves me right, Anne is a fellow nurse. She says, she's here. Hi Anne, lovely to join you today. I've been so busy with other things in the past few months. You're looking fab. I'm feeling great. I have to say I'm feeling great. And I do believe that it's all the mindset work that I have been doing. And it's not just about mindset. The girls in Finding Your Fabulous know this. It is about mindset, but it's also about nutrition from within, the supplements that help your body, looking after your skin, hydration, a little bit of exercise, all of that, but the mindset work is definitely part of it. I feel amazing. And, and I had a horrible diagnosis at this time last year. Coming into this time last year, no, it was later. I was diagnosed with IBS, but they didn't have a clue what was wrong with me, and they thought they thought I had Crohn's disease, and I was very unwell. So my mindset has just helped me so much to get through all of that, and I am a different person. I am an absolutely different person. Pamela's watching too. Hi, Pamela. And Sheila Ward is watching. Brilliant. It's lovely to see you all. It's absolutely lovely to see you all. But anyway, that was a big digress. The third thing I want you to do in your living room, I want you to find a signature scent that uplifts you. Talked about this before. I like to have a signature scent in my home. And people were confused. They thought that I had developed a scent that's just mine. No, what I mean is it's a signature scent that is unique and personal to you. So this is a signature scent that a scent that you love, that's uplifting. So in summertime, my scent will be different to my wintertime. I'm really in love with the Brook and Shoals Irish Company scent at the moment. It's caramel and this is terrible. I you know what, I'll find it. I love it. It's good Lord, I've had a block there, but this is what we're burning upstairs all the time now, and I love it. It's really fresh. It's not lavender and caramel, but there's definitely caramel in it, and I love it. But I find it, but what you find will be different. What you like will be different to what I like. But what I want you to do is, in your living room, I want you to buy these candles. Actually, there's some Dunnes Stores ones here that I have down here that I love. Wild Fick and Vetvier. I think they're €5. And you know what? See these the little tubs when they're finished. What I do is I actually clean them out, take the wax out of them, and I keep all my herbs on to the windows in the utility room. So I actually put my basil and my rosemary and whatever I've got, parsley, chives, whatever. I put them into that, and they look really nice stacked up on the window. But so it doesn't have to be expensive, It has to be what you like. I do think with the candles, when you pay a bit more, you probably get a better quality, but I certainly didn't have a problem with those. And buy Irish when you can. So that's the three things to do in your living room. Have your signature scent, which will ground you, it will relax you, and because you have the same scent going throughout your house, that definitely gives this sense of peace and serenity and luxury in your home. Okay, so that's three things I want you to do in your living room. The other room that you can give an immediate upgrade to, and this is a really important room that is very often neglected, and that is your bedroom. And you might say to me, I need a whole new bedroom. I need a whole new bedroom set in the room, and it's not, I'm going on holidays or I'm doing whatever. Hi Kathleen. I'm doing whatever at the minute, and a new bedroom set is just not on the agenda for me. So here are three things that you can do to upgrade your bedroom, which will definitely help your mindset and might even help your sleep. Okay? Go out and buy new bed linen. I only buy white bed linen. I buy the best quality I can get, and there's nothing wrong with the Dunnes Stores. Gosh, I'm promoting Dunnes Stores a lot today. I have no allegiance or affiliation with Dunnes Stores either, but or in TK Maxx you'll pick up good Egyptian cotton bed linen. I always sleep on a silk pillowcase. I love that. That's my indulgence to me. Mine comes from the Silk Label here in Donegal. Kathleen sent me one as a gift, and I have been buying them flat out since because I love them. I change it every day. Another little indulgence for me. And that is an indulgence for me because I have to iron this pillowcase, and I don't iron too much. So, but changing your bed linen and picking up 2 or 4 gorgeous cushions to put on your bed and a little inexpensive throw from the bottom of your bed, well, immediately, and your bed is usually a focal point in your room. So when you walk into your room, you're going to see this beautiful bed. And I always make my bed. Another part of my morning ritual is I make my bed in the morning, always. I go and I open my window and I do all of that, and then I make the bed beautifully and I fluff up the pillows and I do a bit of karate chopping and I put the throw on the bottom of the bed. And that helps my mindset as well, because it means that when I leave that bedroom, I'm in a good space. I have done my gratitude work and I have made my bed beautifully, so I've accomplished something before I even get up the stairs to have my breakfast. So new bed linen, new cushions, new throw, your bed will look immediately different. Changing your lamps as well in your bedroom is a good thing to do. And, again, TK Maxx, even John's, any of the homeware shops, Next, Easy Living, wherever you shop, you'll find decently priced lamps. And in your bedroom, go with taller lamps than you might think of. I would go with a lamp, sorry, this is mirror image, as tall as that one. Where is it? This one here. I'm looking at it back to front, but that one there, I would go something nice and tall and skinny, because it's good when you're reading in bed, but it also anchors your bed and finishes off your bed rather than a little small skimpy lamp. So new bedding, new cushions, and a new throw if you want, and a new lamp. And you can pick up a nice light fitting for your bedroom as well, very, very cheaply and inexpensively. Another thing that you can do to upgrade your bedroom that will make you feel amazing and will definitely help your mindset is to declutter. Go through your wardrobe, or go through your underwear drawer, or go through your old makeup and do a big thorough cleaning out. Honestly, if you haven't discovered the power of decluttering, it is amazing what this does to your mental state. It improves your mindset, it relieves you, it makes you feel happy. And if you don't believe me, try it. Even just over the weekend, try to empty out a drawer and have a bag with you. And if you find something that belongs somewhere else that you need to hang on to, put it back in its rightful place. But I want you to get rid of it. Just fill that bag and put it in the bin immediately. If it's not fit for purpose, or if it's underwear that's at the back of your drawer that you might never fit into again, or maybe it's too big for you now, or maybe you just don't like it, or it's worn, just get rid. And it's the best feeling to look into your drawers and see them maybe a third or 2/3 as full as they were before. So that's it. Simple things. And a bit of scent in your bedroom is also lovely as well. So a nice relaxing candle, maybe lemongrass or lavender or verbena, or something that will help you to relax a little bit. And having a posy of flowers in your bedroom is lovely as well, even if you just take them from the garden. It's just something to soothe your senses, but it will actually help and keep your bedroom really clean and tidy as well. Polish up your mirrors. Keep everything as pristine as a show house or a hotel bedroom. In a way, that's what I'm aiming for you. You know, the way you go into a hotel room and it's so serene and everything is just so clean and beautiful. You can have the same, and if you do this, you won't notice that old furniture that you know you should probably change, but it's just not an option at the moment. And another thing that you can do, and this is not one of the 3 things I'm telling you to do today, but down the road, if you want, you could paint that bedroom furniture. And I've got lots of tutorials on painting furniture here, to completely change the look. Paint the furniture and change the knobs and handles on your furniture. Will completely change the look of that bedroom. And if you go for soft, restful colours like the whites, ivories, calm creams, greys, that's going to change. You might have dark furniture that you don't like in a style of wood, in a type of wood. Maybe it's oak or mahogany or something that you just don't like anymore, and you can paint it and completely change the look of it. Okay, who's this? Just back home, I've been catching up to do. I don't know who this is either. This is great. I'm seeing different messages here. Sandra saying, Han, I spent yesterday clearing out my attic of all the stuff I've been keeping but don't need. I feel cleansed. Well, when we moved here, we moved and got rid of 20 years of stuff from our attic. I can tell you, it was one of the best things. I felt like a weight was lifted off me. It was just amazing. Amazing. Sandra, that's fantastic. Absolutely agree. Since joining Finding Your Fabulous and doing my journaling, my mindset has improved and people are seeing it. Oh gosh, I don't know who that is. Who is that? Who's that? Oh, I'm so happy. We'll do a happy dance here. People are noticing that your mindset has changed. See, I'm telling you, this works. Oh my God. And when I come into your house and I do your house and it's all gorgeous, of course everybody's going to notice. But this makes me even happier. this makes me even happier if people are noticing that you have changed because you're doing the mindset work that I'm showing you how to do in Finding Your Fabulous. And it's not hard. It's not hard at all. And once you get into the habit of doing it, a day wouldn't go by where you would do it. Some days you might do more, some days you might do less. I'm going to put links for both courses here, and I'm finished, because I do have this wonderful mindset boot camp, but it's a fun boot camp. There's no pain involved here at all. And I will put that link here, and I will also put the link for I will put the link for Finding Your Fabulous, which is, and we're all finding your fabulous. Actually, Kate is away on a cruise, and she sent me a message the other day to say, I found my fabulous, and she's away enjoying life, and I think she's going this weekend and looking forward to it. Somebody else hadn't been away with her husband for so long, and since then she has been twice to Harvey's Point and had 2 fantastic weekends. Oh gosh, I still don't know who that is, but I'm so happy to see that, because if people are noticing your mindset, you're doing this without even, God, I get emotional. You're doing this without even realising it. You've changed. And this is a very positive, good change. And I'm just so thrilled. I used to be the most negative person in the world. I genuinely expected bad things to happen. I couldn't lift myself out of that. And now I only expect good things to happen every single day. And I look out for them, and the thing is, they do happen. And the things I've called into my life over the last while have been incredible. And there's something amazing that I have called in that I haven't actually shared with anybody yet. And I've called it in so specifically, and everything that I wanted has happened. I've got it. It's manifested. It's wonderful, it's powerful. So I will put those links there, and if you want to talk to me some more, gosh, I would be so happy to talk to you. I also find wearing your favourite perfume every day lights your mind. Never keep secrets or things for good. You deserve the best every day. Geez, Kavina McCauley, you're reading my mind. I have one more tip for you. Honestly, Anne's mindset work has been a life changer, and it's not even difficult. Take the plunge. I urge you. Take the plunge. I swear to God, it's not just for me. It's changed things for lots and lots of other people. So the third thing that I want, the third mindset tip or step that you can take on board today to improve your life, and Kavina's just said it, you deserve the good stuff. Use the good stuff. If you've got a beautiful dining table and you've got young kids, will you use it? Please. When they've left home, as my gorgeous boys, 2 of them have left home and don't live here anymore, and they can't scribble on the table anymore, or they can't put a wine glass or a beer glass down on it. Tables can and have been restored. So I want you to start using your good furniture. If you've got a good sitting room that faces south, that's gorgeous, that you never use, will you please get your backside in there and start using that room as your room? So use the good furniture. Don't be afraid of it. Use your dinner service. I have one Denby set. Far too much of it, because back in the day, I suppose, we used to do an awful lot of entertaining. So I have a dinner set for about 30 people, and there would have been many's a time where we would have a family party or a barbecue or whatever for friends and family, where I would have actually had 30 people to dinner, and no bother to me. I love cooking. And that was, and Neil loves to barbecue, so, we're a good entertaining team. And then COVID happened, and sure, we had nobody in our house for 2 years. We didn't even have our boys. So I would get rid of, if you've got a mismatched chipped dinner set that you're using every single day, throw it out and start using the good one, because let me tell you, you deserve it. You absolutely deserve it. You deserve the good stuff. You deserve every good in your life. You deserve, to have your home looking amazing. And by that I mean, it doesn't matter if you can't go out and change everything and buy everything new. I restored an old house in Dublin with literally no money, just by going to auctions and developing my eye. So maybe invest in yourself, get the knowledge, find out how to make the best of your house. If I can remember, and the girls know my figure, I'm very bad with numbers, but I think the full price for my Sharing the Secrets Masterclass, and there's payment plans, €299. But because this is my birthday month, for the month of June, and I couldn't celebrate my 60th 2 years ago, I have got a 20% sale on that. So the girls have been buying it. I think it's €225, and there's there's a 3-pay option, a €75 per month. So it's easy. You know, you buy the wrong cushions and you've wasted €75, and I don't want you to do that. So yeah, invest in yourself. Use the good stuff. You deserve it. And getting back to what Kavina said, I used to always have loads of perfumes. Good perfumes, not so good perfumes, cheaper perfumes. And you know what? I now only have one perfume. It is my Hermes Eau de Merveille. And I waft in that all of the time. I spray it in the morning. I spray it before I come on live because it puts me in good humour. I spray it all the time. That is my treat to me, and I am liberal with it. It's the same with the hand cream. Here, I use McLaren's hand cream. My mother was a great fan of this cream. Because why? I deserve it. And now people know this. And if somebody wants to buy me a present, they'll buy me. Jack is a great guy for buying me all my McLaren stuff. So I use that super restorative hand cream because my hands need it. And I also use this Eau Dynamisante. It's a body lotion, but I use it if I need a little lift. Say I'm coming in here to do some work and I want to boost my energy, so I will use that. And it does give me a boost. So these are all ways that you can boost your mindset easily to boost your home. Okay, I know you, and I use my best dinner set all the time. No point sitting in cupboards. I'm telling you, life is short. There are many people who are not here anymore who never used their crystal glasses, who never used their beautiful champagne glasses, who never used their gorgeous napkins, who never used their dinner service. I threw out the chip stuff, makes you feel good, and it's not sitting gathering dust. And that's another cupboard then that you look into, and the cupboard is not groaning down with a whole load of mismatched dinnerware that will put you in bad humour and just subliminally drags the energy out of you. So I only want you to energise yourself in a very, very positive, happy way. So take those little tips on board. If you're joining in on the replay, you know, have a listen to them and adopt some of them. Do one thing, do one of them over the weekend. Pick a living room, pick your bedroom, pick somewhere. Or even just declutter. But I'd rather you did something. I'd rather you did an upgrade to take the 3 things and do that and come back to me on Monday or next week and let me know how you get on, because it will change that space forever. Or even just, you know, if you don't want to go out shopping over the weekend, if you just want to shop your house and start moving things around and see how that actually, even sometimes moving a rug from one space to another, you're used to looking at it somewhere, and having a fresh rug in a different space makes that space seem totally, totally different. So I apologise to all the Instagrammers. I did not get live with you today because I just wasn't able to coordinate the cameras. But for everybody who popped in, thank you so much. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. And I do hope the sun continues. But I do want you to do something amazing for you this weekend. I want you to do something about your own mindset, even if it's only a teeny tiny little baby step. And then I want you to analyse how that change in your mindset has actually manifested something in your home. And I guarantee your family will soon start recognising it and noticing it, and they'll be happier as well. So listen, I'll be back on Monday at 3 o'clock. Until then, have a great weekend. Stay safe, stay fabulous. Do check out those 2 courses. The mindset one is called Finding Your Fabulous, and the interior design masterclass is called Sharing the Secrets, where I truthfully do share all of my secrets. And both courses are not just online courses. The girls will testify to that. There is a backup Facebook group. So you get your course with lifetime access, and that is online. That you can watch anytime or as many times as you want, but you also have the equivalent of a mastermind and my backup every single day in those 2 groups. So on that note, Katrina saying lovely to spend time with you today, and well, it's lovely to know that you are there. Great talk today, and thank you so, so much. So have a wonderful weekend. Spray the good perfume, buy those candles, put yourself in good food, good mood, and food does it as well. Eat the food that you like this weekend as well. You know, do what makes you happy, because life is short. But the one thing I want you to do is to improve your mindset, to improve your home. And I'll be back on Monday with more good stuff. And I'll see you then. Stay safe, stay fabulous. And thank you so, so much for tuning in.